you.
Oh, well, everyone has.
Righto, ladies and gentlemen, just get a little bit of formality here, please. I'd now like to call on Alan Bowen, IPO, OAM, to make a presentation to the Lord Mayor, Mr. Jeff Moore.
Woo! Thanks, Arch. Mr. Mayor, we've walked some 1,600 kilometres to make a special delivery to you. Firstly, from the Lord Mayor of Brisbane, we have a scroll carried by hand to personally delivered to you in Birdsville. So there's the scroll.
Thank you very much. Take it out now, it's
Simply says, give the boys a free beer.
It must be Quirk Shout then. It says, "My dear Mayor, on behalf of the residents of Brisbane, I entrust this letter into the care of the Wandering Warriors as they commence their extraordinary 1,600 kilometre mega walk from Brisbane to Birdsville. These special individuals from Queensland branch of the Australian SAS Association are walking to raise awareness and secure ongoing funding for the charities that care for our wounded and injured Defence Force personnel. All the Wandering Warriors are ex-servicemen and understand firsthand the impact of war, both physically and psychologically, on soldiers and their families. This inaugural Brisbane to Birdsville Mega Walk event embodies the very essence of the Anzac spirit. It shows the care and the concern for mates who have fallen on hard times due to their service to this nation. With this gruelling 33-day trek ahead of them, I know the residents of Birdsville will be on hand to greet the Wandering Warriors and display the kind of warm hospitality this town has long been renowned for. No doubt this occasion will be worthy of a toast at the famed Birdsville Hotel. As the Lord Mayor of Brisbane, I fully support the Wandering Warriors and wish them well in their efforts to better the lives of those brave men and women who have sacrificed so much for this country. I look forward to hearing news of their safe arrival in Birdsville. Yours sincerely, Graham Quirk, Lord Mayor of Brisbane. And before I hand back, I'd just like to congratulate these walkers on what they've done. It's a marvellous thing. I have a bit of trouble walking to the pub every day, or not so much to it, but from it a fair bit. So to walk all the way from Brisbane's a pretty fair effort. And I must say that we rightfully so honour our dead at war through pomp and ceremony. We rightfully so recognise our returned heroes through parade and other things, but we seem to always forget those that have been mentally and physically injured and damaged in war. And you people have walked the good walk, and I congratulate you and thank you for doing it. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Jeff, we'd also like to present to you the Birdsville Bell. This is a bell that was again walked by hand for about the first 3 kilometres and got sick of it ringing because everyone came out for a beer. So we thought we'd put it in the trust of Charlie's vehicle. So this is the Birdsville Bell. I hope you will display that in pride of place, perhaps in your information centre, and you can tell people what it's all about. So thank you for an outstanding reception. We are all veterans in our own right. We've got wives of veterans actually marching with us who have also done the hard yards. There are a lot of people out there that have been killed, 40 people killed in Afghanistan so far, 257 of them wounded. They're the physical wounds, they're the gunshot wounds, the amputations, the mine exposure wounds, the cuts and scratches, and so on. We haven't addressed the mental side of Afghanistan at this stage, and that's why our charity partners have come on board with us, and that is why we are trying to raise money for those charity partners. So every cent that we raise goes to our charities. So if anyone's got any spare dollars over there, there will be buckets sort of walked around over the next few days, and we'd appreciate every red note that we find. Now, we are also givers. We're not simply receivers. Okay? We're also givers, and we understand that the clinic here is trying to purchase a new X-ray machine. A bed. A new bed. I'll have to reduce the check. So we did a whip around, so this hasn't come out of the Wandering Warriors Fund. We've done a whip around, and it's gone into a bank so I can write you out a cheque. And Bev, I would like to present you with a cheque for $3.50.
This is unbelievable, it really is. Yes, it's $3.50, but add 4 noughts afterwards. It is $3,500. When Charlie came to us, I presented to Sue, our area manager. When Charlie came to us and said, "What would you like?" we said, "No, you're supporting our soldiers that are hurt physically, mentally. That's enough for us. No, we want to help the clinic because we have done a few work for them, and we thought $500 was what we were going to get, and we were more than happy with $500. So when I was told this morning it was $3,500, needless to say, I am more than happy. And what it's going to go towards is a bed that is specific for chest, neck, and abdominal injuries. And the use of this bed means that we do not have to move the patient as much as if we would if we didn't have the bed. We lay the patient on the bed and slide the IP plate underneath the bed, so we are not going to cause more problems to a patient. Charlie, Yoba, thank you. And to our wound, those that did well, we fully appreciate what you've done and hope that people dig deep this weekend and support you in what you've been doing. Thank you.
Thanks, Bev. Okay, one last little gift to hand out, and I've done this to every mayor and every function that we've been to so far. So, Jeff, I would like you to accept on our behalf a pen. It does work, because I wrote that cheque out with it.
Oh, hang on, there's those strokes missing.
No, not in mother's time. Now, we did a function in Roma where Bruce Scott was present, and I know Bruce is out here somewhere. We gave him a pen on the proviso that he writes a reasonable sized cheque, made out to Wandering Warriors once he is re-elected. Now, I can bet my bum that he has left that pen at home. So now that you've got one, when you get his photo taken at the polling booth tomorrow, give him the bloody pen.
Thank you very much. We'll certainly make use of the pen. We'll make sure that we'll get him to sign a cheque or two. And as for the bell, it will go down to the information centre, those that like to have a look later on. I thought I married the only bell in Birdsville, but it's turned out that But on behalf of the Diamond Tennis Shire and the residents of Birdsville, again, I'd like to congratulate you all on the sterling effort you've done. You've done we would be truly proud as Australians for what you have done, and thank you very much. And thank you, Charlie, and all the organisers. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jeff.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Hip hop! Hey! Hip! Hey! Hip hip! Hey! Here's one 2 eyes, 2 hands, 2 steely bands. Beneath the Southern Cross we stand. Good on you, Blue, you bloody beaut. Up the old Red Rooster and more peace. Righto, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get the vehicles moved out and we are going to run one last race for the Warriors. You'll be buying a Warrior as a jockey, and we'll get that going fairly soon once we move the vehicles out.